Hi, I'm Jason Belkin, and I'm the co-owner of Hampton Coffee Company. Hampton Coffee was actually started by its original owner more than 25 years ago. While I was in college, I worked for her during the summers as a barista. I graduated from NYU with a degree in journalism and politics and went to work as a community reporter for News 12.
In Hicksville, Jason Belkin, Neighborhood News 12.
A few years later, I found out that she was selling the business, which was then just one small espresso bar and watermill at the time, and I was able to buy it. I was lucky to get a loan off the internet. I used a lot of my credit cards, all the things you're not supposed to do. And luckily, I was living at home at the time, so I had low expenses. So I went from being a reporter and public relations person to making cappuccinos. Over the past years, my wife Teresa and I were able to grow that small coffee business into Long Island's largest independent roaster retailer. We have 6 cafes, a coffee roasting business, and a busy online store. Even though we've grown so much and employ almost 100 local people year-round, we are still true to our roots and support more than 100 local organizations every year. While my NYU degree helped with some aspects of owning Hampton Coffee Company, my 3 years as a manager at McDonald's, which was my first job in college before I came to HCC, really was a great training ground to be a successful manager. I learned so much at McDonald's that I use today in running my own business. So I would suggest learning and doing as many different things as you can if you want to be an entrepreneur or business owner. The more you know, the more control you can be of your company, and in the beginning it helps save a lot of money the more you can do yourself. Get internships and jobs in the fields you're interested in before jumping into that business. You might find that it's not exactly what you expected. Better to find out before you risk everything. What I like most about being an entrepreneur and business owner is that every day is different. There's no boredom in running your own business. One thing that was recently really cool was when CNBC and The Profit included HCC in one of their episodes. They toured our Southampton roastery, and then we flew to Chicago to continue the episode there. It was an amazing experience for us to be on national TV. Here's a highlight video of that experience.
Our next stop is Hampton Coffee in Long Island.
Hi, welcome to Hampton Coffee. How are you?
Even though a little over a year ago I made an investment in a coffee company in California, the important thing was keeping this particular business authentic with New York products.
We're doing a very special blend for you guys. It's called Corey and Laurie's Blend.
Wow, look at this!
It's stronger, but with the lighter roast mixed together, it's an even balance, a delicious cup of coffee you will have.
Having a special blend of coffee that's unique to our establishment increased the likelihood that somebody would add that onto their order. I don't know that it'll raise margins, but the goal behind the whole business is how do we grow the average ticket?
My man, thank you.
What I also like is that I can make decisions and I am in control of my future much more than if I was in a conventional job. If you don't like making decisions, then being a business owner probably isn't for you. The hardest part of my career path is that for almost everyone who starts a business, it's really tough and trying in the beginning. We skipped paychecks every other week for years and often didn't have enough money in our checking to pay bills on time. We also worked for many years to build the business to where it is today. Still today, things come up and I have to work too much, make tough decisions, or deal with problems that arise. So I guess you could say that things do get easier, but they also get more challenging as you grow and succeed. Are you ready for the challenge, or do you prefer the predictability and stability of a conventional career? When I give talks about my career, students usually ask, how much does a business owner make? And isn't it awesome that you can go on vacation as much as you want? Well, when I was starting out, I had a 1984 rusty Volkswagen Jetta, lived at home, and made about $24,000 a year. And I worked almost every day, all year, and almost always missed some family events. As we've grown and could afford to hire more team members, most weeks I work 5 days and I make much more. Some business owners are multimillionaires, but many still try to make ends meet each week. It's a positive trait to keep moving forward and not to be content at where you are. At HCC, we're always thinking and changing and growing. But of course, you should know that if you own a business, you should be paying all of your staff first, then all your bills, and then yourself last. That's the way it goes. And there's still been a few months here and there that I still don't get paid, like when we closed for COVID last March. As a business owner, you get all the rewards, right? But you're also taking 100% of the risks. As for vacations, if you're not at work, you're not making money, and you're paying other people more to do your job. I take about 2 weeks of vacation every year, like the most of our staff do. That's plenty. If you're a true entrepreneur at heart, you're always thinking of new ideas, and you want to get back from vacation to start working on them. I hope this presentation gave you some insight into my business and what it's like to be a business owner. If you'd like to ask me any questions, feel free to email me at jason@hamptoncoffeecompany.com. Good luck with whatever career path you choose. Nowadays, there aren't as many direct paths. Sometimes trying different things is the way to go, like it was for me.